Hi, I'm Susan Russell. I'm the Artistic Director of Cultural Conversations, and welcome to my yearly introduction. This is our 5th season, the year 2011, and this year we have reached a milestone. We have moved into the beautiful Penn State Downtown Theater Center, which is on the corner of Allen, right next to Panera, so all the actors and performers and dancers and choreographers can get all the coffee they need. And this year we are featuring an amazing array of professional performing artists, as well as student-generated work, as well as work from our school programs, which we're in 5 schools this year, along with Penn State University. I don't even know how to tell you what's going to happen, because today we are teching in body language. 30 kids, 5 schools, 2 school districts, modern dance, African dance. Today it all begins, and it's extremely exciting. So welcome into our world. Around you is student-generated work on our theme, the global war against women. I chose this theme based on issues of bullying in the schools, as well as issues of sexual assault and physical assault, academic bullying that we have every day here on the campus of Penn State. One of the things that Cultural Conversations prides itself in is that we talk about the difficult issues. We talk about things that matter, not that other things don't, but we like to engage you, the audience, and you, the viewer of this video, in a kind of conversation that is about the issues that define your experience in your culture. And whether those issues are the ones of a middle schooler, a high schooler, a junior high schooler, or a Penn State student, the issues that we talk about are the very issues that define our world. Welcome to Cultural Conversations. It's 5th season, guaranteed to be the one that makes a change. People always ask me how I choose the plays. Now, because of the issue-driven theater that we do at the festival, I get plays from all over the world. I have a submission process on my website, www.culturalconversations.psu.edu. You can read all about the way to send me a play. I take full scripts, I take one-acts, and these scripts have been coming for the past 3 years from as far away as Africa, from Sweden, from Germany, from France. And it's my imperative, it's my duty to try to bring these international audiences to the stage here.
Well, for the student-written plays, we had 2 this year. The students write them and edit them for a couple weeks, or a couple months actually. We spent all fall semester writing them, and then we spend 3 weeks or about 1 month rehearsing them rapid fire. There's a student director who works closely with the student playwright so that there's complete comprehension of the script, and the playwright works with the director to cast student actors. So the playwright will sit in with the director and the actors during rehearsal so that the playwright can make edits every single night. So the script is always changing, and that is the most important and exciting part of the festival. The script constantly changes every night.
In the past there's been faculty-directed shows, but this year they're just having student-written, student-directed, and student-performed shows. And we got our scripts, and they're both staged readings, so we don't do blocking, we just sit and read the plays, but we're familiar with the words, which is the point, so the playwright can hear the play being actually performed and spoken by the actors.
So how do I choose these scripts? You send them to me. You send them to me, I read them, I make sure I know exactly where I can fit them into a festival, and right behind me you will be amazed. Students are beginning to arrive. Let me show you something. Julia, come here. Kayla, come here. I want you to say hi. Say hi to the viewing public. Sean.
Hello.
Cheyenne.
Hey.
These, and Davy. Oh my gosh, my Davy. These are students from, where are you from? Say it.
Penn Valley.
Yes, and we have been talking for the past 15 weeks together about what?
Bullying.
Harassment.
How to prevent
Brilliant.
Stuff that shouldn't even happen. I mean,
It's the truth.
it is. It's stupid.
stuff that already happened.
But it shouldn't happen.
It's amazing. And this is what we talk about here at Cultural Conversations. We come to the primary source. We come to the people. We come to the real issues that are happening to real people. And these are only a few of them. There are 35 other kids, some younger than these guys.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And some older than these guys that talk during body language. That's the first show this season. I'm going to send them on to get in the theater, and I'm going to talk to you some more. Thanks, guys.
See
We'll
you.
Yeah.
The core programming of Cultural Conversations is body language, the in-school program, where we take playwriting and performance techniques into middle schools, into junior highs, into high schools. And we use this as a vehicle to get kids to talk about the social issues that define them. It's an exciting process, and it's the oldest process ever because it's storytelling. These young people that you just met, all of them have a story. So in body language, those stories get a public forum. And then afterwards, the audience gets to talk back. That's part of the conversation here at Cultural Conversations. We started, you continue.
Cultural Conversations 2011 was performed in the Downtown Theater Center on Allen Street in State College, and we had 1 week of Tech Week to install the Visual Arts Gallery.
This year I wanted to expand it to ask any artists that wanted to show their work. I got 7 artists, which is great. 8 actually. In the past week and a half we got another. And it's all types of work, whether it's watercolor, scans, sculpture, photography, all of the above.
And we have 1 week to tech everything, and while we're teching during the day, we're performing at night. So it's really insane. So we move in on a Monday, and then the festival happens during the week, and we wrap up on Sunday.
This is a student-driven festival.
The theme this year was the global war against women. So my portrayal of women on stage as non-stereotypical, idiosyncratic, creative, nutty, zany people was my contribution. Because the way that women are most often portrayed in American cinema and television and theater is not usually very kind or very three-dimensional. So what I wanted to do to kind of stop waging this war against women was to create characters who were fully fleshed and as close to real as possible.
We are the only festival of this kind in the country. We are getting international interest brewing about what universities can do to help the theater forward itself in this difficult economic climate.
I think it's ironically creating a conversation amongst both the community, State College and Penn State. It's bringing up issues that haven't been talked about or are, shushed when they are talked about.
I think Cultural Conversations has the power and the momentum behind it to spread to universities all over the country.
So the future for us is only getting bigger. We've already moved from the pavilion to the Downtown Theater Center. We've already started in small ways into the school system. Next year in 2012, we are in residence in the State College Area School District. What is our future? I'll tell you what our future is. It is unlimited.
Cultural Conversations is going miles because of Susan, and she's really dedicated to the festival, but dedicated to spreading the word and taking it to other schools and creating the body language phenomenon, really.
It's limited only by my ability to visualize it, and I've got a big imagination.
We would extend the message of Cultural Conversations, which is to inspire and spark difficult dialogues on issues of diversity and comments, or modern day social problems. We want to spark those conversations at universities all over the country and to bring those conversations into people's homes and into people's daily lives. And I hope that all of the student volunteers who work on the festival continue in their lives and in their careers to face these difficult questions that we raise during cultural conversations. I think the festival has a lot of different applications and touches a lot of lives on many different levels.
To be a part of a culture that embraces performance as a civic engagement and a civic responsibility is to be part of a culture that is enlivening itself and enlarging itself and creating a new definition which is based on the possible. Performance is about possibilities, and that's what live theater brings you. So come on, dive into the possible. Welcome to Cultural Conversation.